So Memology put this video together. Shout out to Memology. Good dude. YouTube is now giving community strikes for playlists. YouTube is now issuing community strike guidelines for playlists. And then it's a tweet here from Sheila A. Aliens. Alert, YouTube is now issuing community guideline strikes and warnings for playlists. That's right. A list I compiled of other videos that aren't even mine has now gotten me in trouble on YouTube.
This is fucking
so
really weird.
You could get in trouble.
They really just want to get all the strikes out of the way so they can start punishing people again.
So you could get in trouble by proxy, even for the stuff that isn't your content?
That's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
And it says clearly right there,
Yeah.
Type playlist.
Playlist. How can they give you a strike for something that you didn't make? You put something together, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would only say if, like, okay, the only time that I'm just trying to play a devil's advocate here. The only time I say maybe it would be okay is, let's say you posted like a bunch of crazy violent shit on Daywave Live to try to evade a ban, but then used either ROTC or Daywave Radio to like make the playlist, and they could determine that you're both guy. That I might have that chat. I might have that conversation.
Yes,
but this is just people going like, "Oh, I like that video. Let me add that to my playlist."
So
that's
you're
pretty fun.
Getting popped for playlist.
And does that mean like even private play? And how do you even report?
I don't know. How do you report?
Is
a
there
playlist?
a report function on the playlist?
There has to be. I mean, I guarantee there has to be.
Oh my god.
And I bet you if you do read in the community guidelines, it's very vague about what they could ban you for. And probably one of the things that was probably just updated recently in the community guidelines is they could hit you for playlist. YouTube playlist, what the fuck was WTF was removed because it violates community guidelines because it's the first time. This is just a warning. If it happens again, your channel will get a strike and you won't be able to do anything like upload or post live streams for a week. A second strike, okay, we all know. So this for playlist. And yes, they're now giving warnings. And by the way, we don't get retroactive warnings. Like Revenge of the Sith was around before they gave warnings, and we've already received strikes. So if we do something again, we don't get a warning. Like the warning is only for new people.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So like, here's how it is.
It's not fair.
No,
This is like getting fucked on the new customers sign up, get a $30 rebate. You're like, I've been here for 2 years. I don't get a
rebate. Yeah,
a rebate.
But think about that for a second. That we've been two community strikes we've gotten, and then we've gotten the copyright strike and whatever. We wouldn't get the courtesy, even though everybody else now gets the courtesy because we've already been hit with a strike, so we should know better. We want to help us at YouTube, so please make sure you understand your community guidelines and strikes. Review your content. Oh, we know this. It expires in 90 days. I don't remember how long I made the playlist, but it was very old. But I think it was a playlist full of those disturbing videos of children that YouTube didn't do anything about and I was flagging them and adding them to a playlist to track the ones I had flagged. Oh, okay, yeah. So this
is probably during ElsaGate.
Well, very old. But yeah, it's very old. You're right. It probably was during
like
ElsaGate
stuff, and she was probably doing it and probably telling other people, hey, check out this playlist I made if you want to easily be able to report a bunch of them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So God forbid, again, no good deed goes unpunished.
You're right. She was doing the right thing.
Yeah, you know what? She was trying to protect children on YouTube. How dare this? Look, she should have known better than to try to protect the welfare of children on YouTube. She should have been hunting.
This is ridiculous.
Then she would have been a fucking hero. Then she'd have a blue check mark instead of being a loser with a YouTube strike. Don't you ever try to protect fucking children and vulnerable people on this platform.
Not on our watch.
Yeah, hopefully you've learned your lesson.
And Sheila Allen does look like one of those Pizzagate people. By disturbing, I mean videos of kids doing things that perverts were commenting to each other in the comments and being a bunch of pedos. YouTube finally did something about that in the past several months, but seeing as how I was doing their job for them, I'm going to dispute these warnings.
And probably lose.
And lose. So even if the videos are not yours, if they are on your playlist, you will receive a strike.
Be careful, guys.
Here's what I tell you, man.
Don't do anything. The lesson is never
if you're
try.
gonna make edgy ass playlists, do them on a burner account. That's all I can tell you. Do it on a burner account.
That's true. That's all. True.
I mean, it's been happening. Like I was gonna upload a video that I had found from Facebook. It was a video somebody recorded in a school, and it was really funny, and it would have been good for the show. And it wasn't anything crazy. It was a school, high school, and you know it was high school where all the kids had uniforms on, whatever. And there was a fight going on, right? But while they were fighting, and the fight wasn't the point of the video, it's a normal fight, people fighting. A black kid kept breakdancing while the fight was, but on the floor. It was very funny. He kept like,
so how did that?
And then so I just uploaded it, and on one of my backup accounts, because I have a fucking bunch. And immediately, before it even finished processing, I got a warning on the backup account saying, you know, this video shows children in danger. And you know, because ever since that whole, what was that redheaded name?
Well, that's what we're moving toward. Oh, that Matt Watson.
Yeah.
But that's what we're moving towards. We're moving towards the algorithm being so good. You're just gonna upload. It's gonna hit you immediately. It's not even.
Yeah, but that's what happened with that video right away.
Yep.
I'm so proud of this community.
I'm so proud of this community. I'm so proud of this
YouTube
community.
Rewind. So that's the fuck, and that's Memology. Like, not that he needs our help, but you know, subscribe to Memology if you don't. Yeah.
Can I just give a shout out to Scuff DNA in the chat?
Sure.
Because he just keeps repeatedly saying, guys, like your masters don't want you to have knowledge and wake up and stuff, bro. Thank you, man. Thanks for being out here and getting people woke, man. It's because of
it's a thankless job.
No,
it's a thankless job. So let's thank him.
And it's like being a firefighter or a paramedic or a first responder. It's like you're out here just doing God's work in YouTube chats across America, giving people vague marching orders like, quote, wake up. And it's like, without guys like you fighting on the front lines of the info war, we would be lost. It's guys like you that are keeping the ground in the war for America's soul. On the side of good, and we're not giving up ground because there's guys like Scuff DNA out there telling people, don't serve the wrong masters, man.
You know, and
wake up, sheeple.
And that's great because I was ready to serve the wrong masters this morning. I woke up this morning and I'm like, man, how can I serve my masters today?
Yeah, Royce comes to me this morning. Right? He goes, I was thinking, like, what if we make a deal about Satan? Like, make a deal with Satan, and then we'll become successful. And I said, are you sure, dude? I don't want to serve the wrong master. And then Scuff DNA, the Lord sent Scuff DNA in here to tell us to wake up.
And I did. I woke up because of it. I woke up.
I just can't. Again, man, it's just so... and actually, Scuff is kidding, but there's so many people that have been doing that lately. Have you noticed, is there an uptick on YouTube of unironic people doing this?
There's an uptick in society.
Everybody's just, guys, wake up. They're lying to you, man. And you're like, I know.
Yeah, we're aware.
I know. Aware. Like, do you understand when I go into the gas station? I'm like, let me get a Snickers bar and a Gatorade. How's your day going? And they go, oh, I'm doing good. Those people are lying to me too, man.